Selden grew up loving and caring for a lot of different animals. He had cattle, he had a favorite horse, but I think he always had a dog. He really loved his dogs. Um, when we traveled and moved to the Orient, we couldn't have a pet, and so when we got back home and then we got established up here in Bothell, my son Jeff every Christmas would beg for a puppy, just beg, and it didn't happen for quite a while. But one Christmas, he didn't tell a soul. He came home one Christmas Eve with this beautiful little puppy. We called her Gina. And I don't know what it was about that Christmas. I was just overwhelmed. I had a number of children, and I was babysitting, and there was a lot of things that I had to do, and I just don't think he realized that a new puppy was like a new child. And it was almost too much for me, so I went in my room and cried. However, I did grow to love Gina. She was a wonderful dog. She started outside in the kennel, and then gradually she became queen of the house, and she would growl if you tried to get her off of the couch. But Selden really enjoyed Gina, and she would go with him everywhere possible. He took her down to Utah many times in his green Jeep, and they'd go duck hunting, and he'd work with that dog and teach her how to get the pheasants and the ducks out in the marsh, and absolutely had a wonderful time together. Gina eventually grew old and passed away from just, I think, after 13 years. And that was really a hard day for Selden. He really, really missed her. So a little later, my son Jeff decided he would get him a puppy, a new black lab puppy. And once again, I didn't know anything about this, but Jeff asked me if I'd rather have a washing machine or a new puppy, and I said the washing machine, but I got the puppy. And so Selden also really loved this dog. The black lab was a good duck hunting dog, and he took much effort and time, took her down to the slough and made this special apparatus that he would swing around his head, and she'd go flying after it. I think it was a real old pheasant wing or something like that. So she would learn how to be a good duck hunter, and they spent a lot of time together. We really had to let the dog go when Selden got sick, but dogs have been a very important part of his life.